El Primo was preparing to attack. He didn't want to kill him because he was his. The both showed monstrous strength, but Primus felt that he was weaker. Why? Why did he come to the ring? Why did you kill Spike? El Primo thought that everything was in the past, that everything was forgotten. He spoke for the first time and replied that all the blame lies with Primus. But he didn't choose his fate. What is his fault? What is it? I think it's time for you to find out who is this giant. His name is El Chupacabra, and this is El Primo's father. I didn't tell you the story of Primus and how he came to the ring. He had a very difficult past. El Primo's mother died in childbirth when she gave birth to Primus and his brother. She had to have twins, but the birth was very difficult, and one child died with his mother. Only El Primo survived. He gave himself a name when he grew up. Because of the death of wife and second child, his father hated his surviving son all his life. He considered him guilty of this horror, beat, insulted, and forced him to sleep in the street. Treated him worse than anyone else. El Primo endured all this for a long time and believed that his father would love him. But a miracle didn't happen. Having grown up and gaining courage, Primus ran away from home at night and found a place for himself in the Brawl Stars ring. And his father hasn't forgiven his son since those days till now. He madly loved his wife. Her death killed him in soul. And for several years after Primo left, he went crazy alone and became obsessed to kill the only surviving son. That's why he came to the ring. Now you all know the difficult past of El Primo and his father who came to take revenge. He is ready to kill everyone on the way to his son, and he proved it when he killed poor Spike. Fang and Buster finally reached the Brawlwood. Lola didn't even want to listen to them. She was very angry and unintentionally said that Buster was fired. Then she turned away, showing that she would never listen to their excuses and wanted them to leave. Buster knew this. What to do now? Because it was his dream. Fang wanted to cheer the guy up and asked if he had nothing else to do. And what about revenge for Spike? Buster came to his senses. Right! It wasn't for nothing that Meg had turned off the movie projector. Gus was with Ed and Colette at the gift shop. The guy was in no mood. His heart felt something, but he didn't understand what. The kid got tired of sitting in these walls and told Ed that he would go for a walk. Edgar asked if everything was okay. Yes, Gus replied. Just need to get some fresh air. Then good. Primus and his father were already exhausted. Their strength was at the limit. Primus could no longer stand on his feet. He fell to his knees. How fast! He gave a very powerful punch. El Primo was choking. His father was standing and enjoying it. He was preparing to give the last punch. It's time to kill another brawler.
Hey, bastard!
Buster, Fang, how are you on time? If they hadn't been on time, oh, we would have lost another brawler. It remains to finish the job. Primo's got to his feet, and after everything his father did, he said that it was not necessary. He begged the fighters not to attack and not to kill him. Why did Fang ask? The Wolverine was waiting for this. Because this man is his father. What? Yes, he needs to be treated. He is sick. He belongs in a mental hospital. They are brawlers, not murderers. His dad won't bring Spike back. Fang couldn't control himself. How not to kill this freak? Wherever he was, killed Spike, and while he was weak, he had to finish the job. Fang wanted to attack. Primo stood up for his father. He must hold Fang. Oh my god, what are you doing, fighters? Come to your senses. You are friends. How Gus appeared here, who ran to avenge his best friend with all his might. No one saw him. He was ready to kill. He was not a brawler. For him, this revenge is the meaning of life. For Spike. What's going on? The brawlers didn't understand. El Primo's father fell to the ground. Did he suffocate? No one understood what had happened. Gus got his revenge. He did it. Primos came up to his father and couldn't believe. How he died? He cried. So that it would not be how he treated him. It was his father. He didn't want him to die. Buster felt very sorry for Brawler. He wondered what his death gave them. Nothing. Spike can't be returned in any way. It's good that Buster didn't kill him himself. He wouldn't have forgiven himself to kill Brawler's father. And Primus cried. Yet revenge is a terrible feeling. To take revenge on anyone is a sin. Thank God Buster's hands were clean. Gus was happy. Yes, his hands are now covered in blood. But Spike didn't deserve the death he received. Gus didn't regret anything. Now his soul is calm. A few days later, everyone found out that Spike's killer was dead. The story that it was Primo's father remained between Fang, Buster, and El Primo. Because the brawlers rejoiced at the killer's death, El Primo took his father's death hard, even though he was a very bad father, maybe even the worst, but he loved him. Over time, the pain will subside, God grant. For helping Doreen with the killing of the giant and saving El Primo from death, the Council of Brawlers decided to make Buster a chromatic brawler. Fang told about his bravery and recommended him. He will join the ranks of the fighters after the loss of Spike. Buster went out for training and showed his abilities. Usually with an attack, he releases a light cone from his movie projector, causing damage to all enemies in the ring of action. Super Buster puts up a shield in front of him, blocking all the equipment of rivals and reflecting them back in the form of energy spheres. Lola, having learned about the brave act of the guy, decided to give a second chance to the new brawler and take him back to work. Maybe even when he will shoot in an action-packed blockbuster. It's his dream. So Buster became the brawler of the ring, and Gus avenged his best friend. But no one ever found out that it was he who killed Primo's father.